You got to stay positive right now. I know that there's a lot of shit going on, and it's super easy for you to get distracted or pulled off course, but you have to stay positive. Don't let the media and the hype and the hysteria pull you down, especially right now, because unfortunately, as much as I hate to say this, it's only going to get worse. The next 2 weeks, we're going to see astronomical numbers from this virus. But I want you to understand that your attitude is one of the main things that you can control that will pull you and push you through this. You've got to stay positive. The easiest ways to do this are to first and foremost get something positive in your ears. I've been listening to a lot of Jim Rohn lately, Tony Robbins, even some of my older videos that are just sheer motivation. Get those in your ears every single morning. That should be the first thing that you're doing. Don't check the stats. Don't check how many deaths there were. Don't look at that stuff right before you go to sleep and as soon as you wake up, because your unconscious mind is in control while you're sleeping. And so if you're feeding it a bunch of negative energy and a negative stuff, when you go to sleep, that's what it has to process and to feed on. And so what I want you to do instead is take 5, 10, 15 minutes and listen to something positive and motivating before you go to sleep. Take 5, 10, 15 minutes when you wake up and listen to something that's positive and motivating. As soon as you wake up, that should be the first thing you do. And I'll post some links here to a couple of videos that I think may help you and some of my favorite ones. And then I encourage you, if you've got some positive quotes or positive videos or positive audios, post those down in the comments below as well, because we all have to stay positive over the next couple weeks, the next couple months, and throughout the rest of the year, because the numbers that I'm seeing are not painting the picture like this is going to be some type of a short-term effect. This is not going to be something that only lasts a couple months. I heard one scientist say it best: we keep acting like this is a snowstorm or a blizzard when in fact it is a winter. And so this is going to go on. It's going to continue. You guys are going to see foreclosures. We saw record unemployment numbers today. You have to stay positive. So do that for me. Step number 1, get something positive in your ears right before you go to sleep and right when you wake up first thing in the morning. Step number 2, write down 5 things that you're grateful for every single morning. The mind, the conscious mind, not the unconscious, the conscious mind cannot be both grateful and negative at the same time. It's impossible. It can't do it. And so every morning when you wake up or at night, write down, maybe you can't think of 5, maybe you can think of 1 or 2 or 3, your health. You woke up, right? You're alive. That's enough to be grateful for. And lastly, number 3, mend those relationships. There's somebody that you're aggravated with, there's somebody that you're mad at, there's somebody that did you wrong, did you dirty. Now is the time to send them a message and say, hey, look, I don't know if I was right or if I was wrong. I don't know if you were right or if I was wrong, or if you were right or if you were wrong, but that doesn't matter anymore. I'm living a positive life now, and I wish you the best. And we don't have to be friends, but let's put that behind us. Mend those broken relationships that you have, because what that'll do, that'll bring peace to you in this crisis time. So let's get positive energy inside of our heads, inside of our minds. Let's write down and journal things that we're thankful and grateful for. And then let's go mend some relationships and get those things that we're tolerating completely off of our plate. I need you to stay positive. We got to stay positive over these next couple weeks. They're going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. But as Daddy Bashir says, we'll get through it. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for all your support over the years. It means the world to me. Tori and I are getting settled into our house here. We're moving during all this craziness. But, I think that if you just stay in constant motion and you continue to push yourself forward, and continue to hone your skills. I just shared a great post by my buddy Jamie Waite. Staying positive will take care of a lot of the problems. So do that for me, do that for you, do that for your family, and as always, hustle, it's worth it.